won't you give yourself to me? Give it all, I just wanna see.
Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariel. I do beauty and fashion reviews as well as lifestyle vlogs. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can become a socialite. So this is gonna be another foundation review. I'm gonna do a review of the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. So this foundation has been out for quite some time, but it's new to me, so I decided, hey, let's pick this up and do a review of this foundation because Nars typically doesn't steer you wrong when it comes to foundations. So really quickly, let me read you guys the claims of this particular foundation. It's a full coverage, transfer proof, oxidation resistant foundation that lasts for up to 16 hours with a natural looking matte finish. Okay, so we are going to be the judge of that today. A couple of the key ingredients I wanted to let you guys know about is the biohyaluronic acid. And what that does is help to hydrate the skin and maintain its moisture balance. This foundation also contains microalgae extract, and that helps balance the appearance of excess sebum. I did pick up this foundation from Sephora and it retails for $40. So if you want to see how I got this look and my final thoughts about this foundation at the end of the night, then keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so you definitely want to start off with a clean slate, which we have, and moisturizer, which I've moisturized already. So I'm going in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This used to be one of my favorite primers, you guys. I'm going to take 2 pumps of this and distribute that evenly on my face. After we've applied our primer, we're going to wait about 60 seconds before we go in with the foundation. I think this packaging is really cool. It's an interesting packaging, you guys. It's sort of a clear frosted packaging. So you don't really see the true color on the outside because it's sort of frosted. That's why it looks a bit lighter than my skin tone. And then it's matte. So it's like a matte frosted, and then the actual top is a matte black. The lettering has like a little gloss with the Nars logo right there. It gives, you know, sleek and very cool packaging. So yeah. All right, so it's been about 60 seconds. We're gonna go in, and it's a squeeze tube, you guys. So you barely touch it for it to squeeze out. So I'm gonna squeeze about, ooh, this color looks kind of light, about a dime size. I would say the consistency is, it's not the thickest, it's almost watery. It does run immediately, but it is a slow run. So it's about a medium-ish consistency, you guys. Per the website, it does say apply with your fingertips from the inside and work your way out, which I'm assuming they're telling you to do that because this is a very full coverage, long-wearing foundation that probably dries quickly. And to get that full coverage, your fingers is going to give you a lot of coverage. I'm not going to use my fingers, but I am going to go in with a stiff brush that's going to give us that sort of technique. This stiff Real Techniques brush, it does say, you know, apply it in dots to your skin and work your way out and do one section at a time, which is telling me that this foundation dries quickly. So I am going to do one section at a time the way they recommend. So what we're going to do is dot in the areas that we need the most coverage first, and then sort of work in that area, get the coverage we want, and move on to the next section.
So nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the talent all I take when the head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just want to see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow.
Okay, you guys, so it does dry pretty fast, so I do highly recommend to work one section at a time. Okay, it does give matte almost immediately. Once it dries down, it looks completely matte, which is rare, by the way. It's been a long time since I've seen a matte foundation instantly look matte. In this foundation, I did get the color Medium Deep 313, which is Caracas, and this is actually the color that I wear in most Nars foundations. I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. This one is in the color 6.5G Brittle. This concealer blends so easily and creamy, you guys. This is one of those concealers you don't have to wait, you know, 1 minute or so for it to get tacky. You can go right in and blend. That's how just smooth and blendable this particular concealer is. Blending the concealer, you always want to start at the outer edges, you guys, and work your way in. If you're wondering about the shade range of this foundation, this particular foundation does have 34 shades to choose from, so I'm pretty sure they will have a shade for you. For cream contour today, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This one is in the color Bronzed Belle. This stuff is really easy to blend as well, you guys, and very affordable. To brighten up the inner eye just a little bit more in the inner corners, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this one is in the color Light Sand. Now this is one of those concealers you definitely want to wait about 60 seconds before you blend for optimal results. Lately, I've noticed that with this concealer, the e.l.f. concealer, it gets a bit splotchy under eye. And you know what? I'm thinking it's because of my under eye cream. I put so much under eye cream on. I'm thinking that's what's making it splotchy, because it has been doing that like my last 2 reviews. But anywho, we're gonna set our highlighted areas with the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. Anytime I use a foundation that has this much coverage and is that super matte like this, I like to use the powder sparingly. I don't like to like pack the powder on or bake. I just want to sort of work it into the skin in a thin layer. And then we're just gonna work the powder in with a big fluffy powder brush. For bronzer, I'm going in with the Absolute New York Pro Bronzer. This one is in the color Dark. To set the inner corner and sort of lighten it a little further, I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finish Powder. This one is in the color 2 Medium. For blush today, I'm going in with the Milani Blush. This one is in the color 01 Dolce Pink. I'm gonna fill in my brows with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this one is in the color Espresso. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and come right back and show you the final look. The Socialite mink lashes that I'm wearing today is gonna be the style 9 to 5. These are made with 100% mink hair, full and fluffy, and they are handmade to resemble eyelash extensions. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. Now, the website does state that this foundation is supposed to deliver 16 hours of long wear. So I'm gonna wear this all day. It is about 12 o'clock, a little bit after 12. So I'm gonna wear this all day and come back tonight and let you guys know my final thoughts about this foundation. Okay, you guys, so I am back and it is now 10:18 p.m. So I've had this foundation on just about 10 hours. So let's talk about how this foundation stood up today. As far as how oily I got, I didn't get really oily at all. So I didn't blot at all today, none at all. So this is how oily I got within 10 hours, and I've definitely been out in the Houston sun. I've been taking pictures. I've been at home doing stuff at home. So I've been out and moving around, and I haven't had to blot at all. I could stand to blot right now, maybe a little bit. I probably wouldn't powder just because this is so full coverage. I wouldn't want to put anything on top of it and possibly make the makeup look heavy or cakey in a sense. As far as breaking up, I don't see any breaking up in the foundation at all, as far as the makeup separating. And also, I don't see much oxidation. The color that it was earlier is pretty much the color it is now. And I really love that about a foundation. And I think that's what most people look for. How long is this gonna last? Am I still gonna look good at the end of the day for those who need to wear their makeup all day? And so, yeah, it definitely stood that test. I would not be surprised if you get that 16 hours of long wear that the company claims. So yeah, if you're that girl that wants to wear that foundation that's gonna last all day long and keep that flawless look, this foundation may be for you, okay? I like it. So if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.
'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love. 'Cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the